Still don't understand what Dad was doing in the middle of the street.
What was it, George? Bird watching?
What, Lorraine? What? You're better off without having to worry about all the aggravation and headaches of playing at that dance.
You're absolutely right, Mike. The last thing you need is headaches.
Kids, we're gonna have to eat this cake by ourselves.
You're better off without having to worry about all the aggravation and headaches of playing at that dance.
You're absolutely right, Mike. The last thing you need is headaches.
Kids, we're gonna have to eat this cake by ourselves. Your Uncle Joey didn't make parole again.
I think it would be nice if you all dropped him a line.
Uncle Jailbird, Joey?
He's your brother, Mom.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a major embarrassment having an uncle in prison.
Jerry Bembry has been a sports writer for decades, but in February he wrote a very personal piece about his uncle, who became one of the key influential figures in Malcolm X's development. February marked 55 years since Malcolm X's assassination.
Yeah, you know, my uncle, a gentleman named John Elton Bembry, he had been in prison with Malcolm X in Massachusetts, and he was there when Malcolm got there. And my uncle was a guy who grew up in the Great Depression, and he really didn't have a lot of opportunities, even though he had a brilliant mind. So he had been arrested pretty much from coast to coast. And but he was always a smart man, and so in prison, he soaked up all the books, and he lived in the library, and he was one of the few guys who commanded respect from both prisoners and prison guards, and Malcolm respected that, and Malcolm gravitated to him. So he was the guy that really got Malcolm directed into that intellectual lane, and so Malcolm, based on meeting my uncle, started taking in the books and gaining knowledge, and by the time he was released from prison, he became the man and the leader the civil rights leader and the activist that he eventually became.
That's a very personal story that you wrote on theundefeated.com. Did your uncle ever go into detail with you about how he watched Malcolm Little transform into the man who became Malcolm X?
My uncle didn't speak a lot about his prison days, and maybe around family he was ashamed of that. It was common knowledge for all of us, and unfortunately he died in 1989.
Uncle Jailbird, Joey?
He's your brother, Mom.
Yeah, I think it's a major embarrassment having an uncle in prison.
We all make mistakes in life, children.
God damn it. I'm late.
David, watch your mouth. And come here and kiss your mother before you go. Come here.
Come on, Mom. Make it fast. I missed my bus. Hey, see you later, Pop. Woo! Come on, time to change that oil.
Kids, we're gonna have to eat this cake by ourselves. Your Uncle Joey didn't make parole again.
Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. 10. Ground control 9, to Major Tom. 8, 7, 6. Commencing countdown, engines on. 3, 2. Check ignition and may God's love be with you.